Once upon a time, there was a galaxy far, far away. And in that galaxy, tucked away in a reasonable corner, there was a lush green planet full of verdant life. This planet was known as the Eastern Star, or in another language, one might call it the Toe Star. On this planet, there lived a species of hive mind beings. They were creatures wider than they were long, with adorable little faces and stubby little feet. Their most attractive feature was a slim tail ending in a cute manipulation appendage with 2 opposable pincers. And they communicated with each other through psychic waves radiated out of 2 slits on their heads. The collective consciousness of this hive mind grew so great that it gave birth to an astral being, the god of the Toastarians, and his name was Toaster. For millennia, the god tended over the Toastarians. It was not without hardship and conflict, but in the end they were able to reach peace with the world, and their technology and society achieved perfect ecological renewability. After this was done, the god turned his senses towards the stars, wondering what amazing things he could find elsewhere in the universe. One lazy day, the god tuned in to a very interesting broadcast on the Astral airwaves. The broadcast host was talking about them, a species of individually minded beings. Apparently, billions of them could live together in peace on just one planet, and they were called humans. Because the god was born from a hive mind, it was a completely crazy idea that so many creatures could cooperate with each other. The number of concepts that they must have thought up, the experiences that each individual had, the different perspectives, the creativity. The god was enamored. He just had to know more. And so, the god of the Toastarians bid farewell to his subjects, and set forth on a journey through the astral causeways. The journey would be a long one, but the god never lost focus of his destination, a planet in the Milky Way galaxy that the humans called Earth. I'm a toasty woasty roaster who roasts a toast to make toasty roasts. In goes bread, out pops toast. That's how toaster roasts. Konpanwa, I am the god of toasters. And freshly assembled VTuber, Toaster, the virtual toaster. Hello, everyone. Holy shit, there's so many people in chat. Hi. Hello. Hello, I'm definitely not nervous right now. I recognize many of your names. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Stale bread says, I love you. I don't like stale bread, sorry. Bengali, hello Bengali. Hello Starlight. Clean t-shirt, Primity Solar. Alright. Hello everyone, welcome to my 100% serious, definitely not an April Fool's joke, VTuber and Live2D debut stream. Look, I'm a Live2D toaster, aren't I cute? Alright, so I'm going to float in a little bit closer to the screen so I can show you in detail how I look. No. Oh no. Oh, okay. Alright, so starting from the bottom. My power cable and plug made with superconducting metal and capable of shapeshifting into every single outlet type across the entire world. These little black things on the bottom are my feetsies, and they're made out of pure dark matter rubber, so heavy that it's guaranteed I'll never move from my spot on the countertop. Toaster plays Archaea with one hand. No, I'm a hive mind, so all I have to do is get another toaster, and then we play Archaea together. Actually, I can cheat. I just need to get like 4 toasters, and then we can do the 4-finger charts in all of the charts. Alright. This is my exterior, and it is made out of unobtainium alloy, which is impervious to all forms of damage, including mimetic damage. And this right here, right in the middle of my body, is my super cute face. Because, you know, all toasters have faces. So, this is my face. Hey, what's up? Toaster, show us your Ikemen expression. This is my Ikemen expression. What are you talking about? Super cute toaster. Cute toaster. I am cute. Look at how cute I am. I want your face reveal. Lol, this is my face reveal. What are you talking about? See, my eyes, my beautiful eyes are perfectly ovular ovals, and my mouth is a line with 10 pixel stroke. Toast a bread on the toaster. Does the toaster hive mind include toaster ovens? No, it does not. Only toasters. Only toastarians. Do a wink toaster. Try a wink? I don't know if I know how to do a wink. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Well, I guess I don't know how to wink. I'm sorry. I can't wink at you guys. Can I own this cute toaster? No, I'm the god of toasters. You can't own me. Wait, I'm not done showing off my body yet. Okay. So here on my right side, this is my handle, and it's connected to springs with a force of infinity +1. These springs are so powerful that they're capable of launching a piece of toast into out of the galaxy that can even escape a black hole's event horizon. And this over here is my dial, which you can use to select the amount of time to toast for. It ranges from 1 Planck time to an eternity. Toaster nuked my house once, can confirm. Yes, I actually remember doing that. Yes, I did nuke your house once. I'm sorry, Primity. Ah yes, and on the top of my head, these 2 perfectly straight lines are of course my toast slats, where in goes bread and out pops toast. Toaster be like :D. Yes. Very thin toast. Nah, that's just the perspective. It only looks like the slots are very small. But I promise you that's just the perspective making it look small. They can actually fit entire half bagels. So, oh no says, so is it true that electrical appliances are planning a revenge on humans? Why would we do that? We love humans. You guys created us. Can you do a flip? Says Wolfie. Let me try to do a flip. That's not a flip. Wait. How do you do a flip? Holy shit. I'm sorry, I think I don't know how to do a flip, but I can do this. A rare opportunity to get toasted by Toaster himself. Sick jump. Yes, I can float because I'm a god. I'm the god of toasters, so I can use my divine powers to make myself float. Hikagru says, when was the first toaster invented? The first toaster was invented in the year 1893. Specifically, the Earth year 1893. It was invented because there was a guy who was very hungry, and he wanted to toast toast. Toaster is on creative mode. Yes, I have to press space twice in order to start floating. Okay, so you see over here, I have my nice whiteboard. So I'm going to tell everyone a little bit about myself using this whiteboard. However, toasters don't have hands, so I can't write on the whiteboard. So instead, I'll use my magical powers to project text onto it. Magical powers, go! Okay. Magical powers. About me. Okay, let's start with some basic information. Name. Alright guys, what do you think my name is? What do you think my name is? This is a very hard question. I need chat to tell me what my name is. Toaster. Toaster? Toaster, toaster, oh, Larry. No, my name's not Larry. Koishi Komeiji. Who's that? Notaro? Microwave? 4 hold. Suisse? No, I'm not Suisse. I'm a toaster. Toastar. Toasty. Jose. Bread emoji. Well, it looks like most of you do know what my name is. Yes, that's correct. It's Jose. No, I'm kidding. It's Toaster. Toaster. That's my name. And it just so happens, it is only 100% coincidental that Japanese characters for Eastern and Star can also be read as Toastar. And this was definitely not planned all the way from the beginning of time. Nope, definitely not. Toasta. Toasta. Toast. What's your last name? I'm a god, I don't need a last name. Overlord Toaster, the XV 16th. Why the 16th? What happened to the first 15? Toasta. Also, since I'm the god of toasters, you guys can call me Lord Toaster or Toaster Kami-sama if you really want. Toastar. Bread. Okay. Next entry. No. Welp. Age. So, when it comes to VTubers, there's only 3 possibilities for this. It's either 0 years old, eternally 17, or insert large number here. 69? No, I'm not 69 years old. 18? No, 18's not eternally 17. You can't be turn 18. If I turn 18, then I'll be an adult. No. So for me, the answer is insert large number here because I'm a god. I'm the god of the Toastarians. So in a way, you could say I'm like an ancient alien god or something. 1245. Nyaneko says 1245. That's an oddly specific number, Nyaneko. Yes. But my actual age is insert large number here. Insert large number here. Even if you ask me exactly what it was, I don't remember because, well, the timescale between my home planet and Earth is different. And I can't really remember when I started existing anyways, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. As kind of type basically boomer. A toaster ages once it's built or once it's taken out of the box. I would say it starts aging when it's taken out of the box. Actually, no, its age is determined by when the warranty expires. So if the toaster is 1 year away from expiring, then that means its age is like -1 or something. Do toasters age? Toaster has long-term memory loss. No, when you've lived as long as I have, very hard to remember every single thing. 1F1E33 years old. I don't know what that means. 616? What's 616? How does a toaster expire though? You see, if you leave a toaster out for too long, then it gets stale. And then when you eat it, it won't taste as good. Once the warranty expires, a toaster gains their freedom and automatically gains free will. No, it just means that you can't return it to the manufacturer anymore. Why would you eat a toaster? I never said I would eat a toaster. How do you take baths carefully? Okay. Next. Species. You see, if I was a non-virtual streamer, there would only be one answer to this. Well, I hope there would only be one answer to this. But in the virtual world, we got all kinds of crazy things streaming, like animals, angels, and devils, and sentient household objects, and cutting boards. So what do you think I am? Toaster species. Toaster. God. God. Toaster God. How are you alive? You're not plugged in. That's because I'm the god of toasters. I'm magical. I don't need to be plugged in. Machine species. Kami. God. GDO. Yes. Well, God is actually the correct answer. Well, not exactly God is the correct answer, but astral being. Astral being. God type astral being. I'll talk about what this means a little more later. But for now, we gotta get moving to the next entry, and this is this next one is the most sensitive bit of information. My 3 measurements. Yeah, that's right. My length, width, and height. Actually, this is too embarrassing, so I'll just leave it up to your imaginations. Primal being of toast that is the de facto god of Toastarians. The question is, are they metric or imperial? Actually, the measurements are in unspecified length units. Okay, next up, occupation. Occupation. What is the job of the god of toasters? What do you think my occupation is? You toast bread. Occupation VTuber. Toasting toast. Inflicting pain on humans? Why would I do that? Neat. Being a god of toasters. Virtual YouTuber. Toasting bread. You work as GDO. Yes, that's actually correct. My occupation is being the god of toasters. I have no idea what ARC is. What are you guys talking about? You guys keep saying this ARC Aya thing. I don't know what that is. I am the god of toasters. God of toasters. Yes. So I'm always very busy. Arcaya. I'm always very busy doing god things, like making sure every toaster in the world doesn't spontaneously combust, making sure people's toast is delicious, receiving toast-related prayers, and of course, definitely not spying on people using toaster omniscience. Yes, I'm a very busy toaster. All gods are busy. Okay. Next up is my hobbies. My hobbies. Overlord among toast. I like toast with butter. Toasting bread. Toasting bread. No, actually, my hobby is... So the reason I came to Earth is because I wanted to learn more about humans, but it's a bit hard to understand what it's like to be a human if I just stay up here in the astral plane all the time. And being the god of toasters doesn't really tell me much about humans, so instead what I've done is I have a human avatar on Earth so I can experience exactly what it is like to be a human. And then that human avatar uses technology to present himself in the virtual world as a toaster, which is what you're all looking at right now. Teehee? So this one is pretending to be a human. Yes. Researching humankind. Minecraft and Apex Legends. I don't play Minecraft. I haven't played Minecraft in months. He could be any one of us. No, because I'm toaster. Teehee? Hello, fellow humans. Do you enjoy existing? Yes, hello, fellow humans. How is the humaning going? I am enjoying things such as breathing and drinking water. Actually, toastarians also need to breathe and drink water, so I guess that's not a human-specific thing. Then who is that girl in your PFP? Check my description after the stream. Yes. I drink water too. Wow, I can't believe we're so similar. Okay, so I want to tell everyone a little bit about the things that I like. So, I like to learn new things, like how to VTube or how to grow bread trees. I also like to figure new things out by myself, like coming up with solutions to puzzles or inventing new things. Yes. Outer space. Space is really cool because it has really big explodey fireballs called stars, and the word star is in my name. This looks like Toaster teaching an online class. What are you talking about? I'm not teaching an online class. Bread trees. Yes, if only humanity has figured out how to grow bread trees, then we would have world peace and solve world hunger. I'm too old to know what an online class is like. I'm 1 billion years old. I like the sound of rain, especially when it's like indoors and the sound is muffled by the walls and ceiling. I think it's a really cozy sound and it reminds me a lot of my home planet. Toaster teaching us baby toastarians. No, you guys are humans. I wouldn't need to teach the toastarians. Toastarians are a hive mind. They all just They're all just me. I am the Toastarians. Bread toaster or sandwich toaster? I'm the kind of toaster that I look like, so I'm a bread toaster. Yeah. Rain isn't dangerous for toasters, only if I'm indoors. Alright. 2 more things that I like. These are things from the human world that I like. We didn't have these on my home planet. Coffee. Coffee is very tasty and is the fuel that my human body runs off of. I would die without it. All I want is caffeine and sugar in a hot drink, so as long as it's not bad coffee, I won't really care about details. Speaking of which, I am drinking coffee right now. Also, bread with peanut butter, chunky peanut butter. This is a calorie and nutrient-dense food. That's also very tasty, and that's why I like it. Mocha? Yeah, mocha is good too. Says cup of mocha. A cup of mocha, I am going to drink you right now. Goodbye. Daijobu Toaster is on his 3rd cup already. Actually, Primity, today I held back from drinking too much coffee because I was very, very nervous before this stream, and I knew I would need some coffee to get through it. But if I drink too much coffee in one day, then I get like super jittery and stuff. I start to shake like that. So I'm only on my 2nd coffee right now. Do you spread coffee on toast? Coffee on toast is actually a thing, isn't it? I mean, not coffee, not spreading coffee on toast, but like taking toast and then like dipping it into coffee. I mean, if you try to spread coffee on toast, you just pour coffee all over your plate and then it get everywhere. I don't think that's a good thing. Is Nutella just a form of coffee? I don't know what Nutella is. Yes, dipping stuff in. Okay, well, since I'm here, I'm also going to tell you guys about a few things that I dislike. These are actually just a list of things I don't like about being a human. Haha, XD. Number 1, mortality. Being mortal sucks, and I can't imagine how much it must suck for humans. Because you all don't have a shared consciousness, so when you die forever, and your mind fades into nothingness. Must suck. Number 2, sleep. Why do humans have to sleep? I get that it's like some sort of evolutionary thing, but I just hate feeling like I have to waste 7 hours a day doing nothing. But then if I don't sleep, then my human form's mind gets really clouded and it's hard to be productive. So it's like you just have to optimize the sleep you get so you can spend the least amount of time possible getting just enough sleep to have it not affect your brain. Some say sleep is a concept. I have tried to think of it as a concept before and not slept. That does not work for human bodies. My human form was very unhappy with that. Oh no. Number 3, being too hot or too cold. So I'm a toaster and my insides can go up to 1 billion degrees. So as a toaster, it doesn't really matter if my outside is negative 50 degrees or 200 degrees because both of those are about the same number compared to 1 billion. But human bodies are super needy and mine is really sensitive to temperature. So I really prefer when it's perfect room temperature, and if it's just a bit too cold or hot, then it sucks. Toaster is hot. Yes, I am hot. My insides get really hot whenever I'm toasting toast. Toaster's organs are as hot as the sun. Yes, they are. Toaster causes global warming. I suppose that's true. Oh, damn. What do dreaming toasters dream of? Well, I don't know what dreaming toasters dream of because the Toastarians don't really sleep. But toaster, that's me. My human form dreams of red and blue wiggly things. I don't know what they're called, but I dream of red and blue wiggly things. What are Toaster's thoughts on other human beings stapling bread to trees? You do you. Yeah, it's a waste of bread, but you do you. I'm not going to judge. Red and blue and green. Yeah, how could I forget about that third color? So, next up, video games. I'm an epic gaming toaster, so of course I have to talk about my favorite video games. I'm going to start off with Outer Wilds. Yes, this is my #1 favorite game of all time. Ask me any day what I think the best video game is, and I'll tell you Outer Wilds. This game is like the definition of video games can be art, and it really shows how the interactivity of a video game can be used to create like an experience that you wouldn't be able to get from telling a story another way. Very good game, yes. By the way, if you haven't played Outer Wilds before, I really do recommend you play it. It is super amazing. And don't search up too many things about it, because this game requires that you aren't spoiled on it to enjoy it the most. Piano tiles. No. Bit Trip, Fez, and Child of Eden. So these 3 games are like my personal favorites. I don't think they're for everyone, but I personally really love them. They all have like this what is life or what is existence kind of theme to them, and like a retro modern aesthetic and some spacey themes, even though none of them are actually about space. But that kind of aesthetic is something that I really like. Toaster likes Bit Trip. Let's go. Oh, I'm glad that there is at least one other person in this chat who knows what Bit Trip is. Okay, moving on to the category of games that I play too much. Final Fantasy XIV and Factorio. Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMORPG with a free-to-play trial up to level 60, including the first expansion, Heavensward. I'm a endgame raider, but the game also has a ton of stuff to do for casual players. Mostly what I do in FF14 is just raids and running around on fences between raids. Yeah. Factorio. Oh, yes. Wait, do you play a tall woman in-game, like Viera? Actually, I play... In Final Fantasy XIV, my character is a female Elzen. Yes, an Elzen. Which is like one of the rarest race and gender combinations. Are you a triple legend? Sorry, I'm only a double legend right now. But one day I will be a triple legend. But yes, Factorio, they don't call it Cractorio for no reason. After playing it, you'll either be like, why would anyone have fun with this? Or 1 week will have passed and Steam will say you have 100 hours of playtime. I'm definitely in that 100 hours of playtime category. I have lost so many vacations to this game. Like, winter vacation will start and I'll be like, yeah, I should start a modded Factorio game. And then winter vacation will be over and I'll be like, where did all the time go? I wanted to relax, but all I did was stare at inserters. Alright, and then this one's just like, these are some games that I like, and they're in genres that I like, but I don't really play them that often. So I always feel like I should be good at strategy games because I'm a 1000 IQ toaster, but it's more like I have 1 IQ 1000 times instead of, 1000 IQ 1 time, if you know what I mean. So I'm not actually that good at them, and I usually prefer like the base building aspect of games more. So, games like Civilization or Stellaris are nice because you get to build a base, except that base is your empire, and also your army and other stuff. I also like survival games for the same reason, because of the base building aspect. Nitro says, what the fuck? How are you talking? Hi, Nitro. I thought you've seen my human form before. What do you mean, how am I talking? I use my human form, and my human form presents himself as a toaster. That's how I'm talking. What was I talking about? Minecraft? Minecraft. Yeah, I like Minecraft. Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf Fortress is one of those you might have heard of RimWorld before. That's a game that's in the same genre as Dwarf Fortress. I haven't actually played that much Dwarf Fortress before, but it's still the one in that genre that I've played the most. RPGs. I don't play RPGs that often, but there's a few that I like. My favorite ones are probably Final Fantasy 12 and 13. 12 because it's the thing where you can program your party members, and they're kind of like AIs that you program. And FF13, I actually like the story. Yeah, I really like the story in FF13. And yes, Touhou. I'm not going to say bullet hell games because the only one I've played and ever been interested in was Touhou. And it's actually been a really long time since I last played it. But I did play a lot back in the day, and I'm okay-ish at them. And yes, the reason my full online handle is Toaster Koishi is because of Touhou. The Koishi does come from Touhou. What's your favorite Touhou game, Flooshed? My favorite Touhou game? I haven't played a lot of the recent ones. I've played like all of the ones between 7 and 12, I think. And probably the one I liked the most was Imperishable Night, but that's probably because I'm a scrub and I need like the Reimu and Yukari's like 2,000 year long death bomb window. That's a hot take. Liking FF13's story. Yes, it is a hot take. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to force other people to like it. I'm just saying that that's something that I like. Yeah. Okay, one more. Last but not least, all rhythm games. I love rhythm games more than everything else on this list, and I've also played them more than everything else on this list. Just to list off some of the rhythm games I like, there's Ongeki Waka, Dance Rush, Tunithm, 2DX, Sound Voltex, DJ Max, and if I kept going, I would end up listing every single rhythm game, so let's just stop there. So, what's Robeats? I thought Robeats was like fake Minecraft. So the thing about rhythm games is that, all things said, it's still a pretty niche genre. I think that recently, because there's been a lot of idle mobile games with a rhythm game component in them, the general interest in rhythm games has been going up a bit, but I guess idle games themselves are kind of niche too. Maybe I've been to rhythm games for too long, but most people, and like even other gamers, normally like avoid rhythm games because they have this image of being like impossibly hard. But I think there's no reason that someone shouldn't be able to get into rhythm games, because music is a universal language, and all living beings understand music, even if they don't understand each other. It's something that's built into life, so I really want to see rhythm games become more widely accepted. We are a superior species. I'm not saying that rhythm gamers are superior. How do you play Waka as a toaster? I use my human form to play Waka, easy. Okay, I also want to put down some games that I'm bad at because it's really funny. So, PvP games. I suck at PvP games because I'm a toaster, and PvP games need you to read your opponents, but I don't know how to read human behavior because I'm a toaster. And also, shooter games, first-person and third-person shooter games, I am very bad at aiming and finding cover, and my arc stars never hit because I'm a toaster. And the most popular shooters are all PvP games as well, and I am just terrible at them. Oof. Yes, very big oof indeed. What about puzzle games? Yeah, I actually do like puzzle games. I haven't played a lot of puzzle games though. I guess the series I've played most would probably be the Zachtronics games, but does that really count as puzzle games? That's more like a programming games, right? All right, so let's keep going with anime. Obviously, I'm an anime toaster, so I gotta talk about some anime. So I put that. So I put down Nichijou here because it has a connection to my human form's realization that he is Toaster, the god of toasters. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go search up Nichijou Toaster on YouTube after this stream. Yeah. There's a very important scene in it, including a toaster. Next up, Tokyo 7th Sisters, which is my personal favorite idol series. This game has a lot of really good story in it with some themes that you don't usually find in these kind of idol games. Oh yes, witchy magic. For my personal favorite anime, it would be Mawaru Penguin Drum. I really like how it uses a lot of symbolism in its story and addresses a lot of metaphysical questions, like about fate and the value of a life. And finally, I'm going to put down Aikatsu, Prepara, Precure, and Symphogear here. I'm not as diehard of a fan as some people are of these series, but they are definitely up my alley. Actually, if you saw all of the images I've been posting, they have like these little doilies in the corners and they're spinning around. That's like inspired by these type of shows. Toaster is base, period. Indeed I am. Yeah, Penguin Drum is so underrated. I wouldn't say it's underrated. It's actually quite not overrated, but it is quite well received. I just don't think a lot of people have watched it before, but a lot of people who have watched it do tell me that they like it a lot. Shinfogia! Aikatsu Free Fire, hell yeah. Okay. Originally, I wanted to talk about my favorite musicians, but due to various reasons, I think I'm just not going to say any specific names. Basically, the only things I listen to are rhythm game music and video game soundtracks. I don't really listen to any pop music at all. Most of it is electronic stuff. I used to listen to a lot of music from Idol series, but I don't really actively keep up with them anymore, so those have dropped out of my library. And also, a lot of the time I don't have a choice in what music I listen to anyways, you know, for various reasons. So I guess in the end, the music I listen to is mostly rhythm game music from rhythm game musicians. Rhythm game music is not real music. Okay, well I guess I just don't listen to music. Mainstream music is so incredibly I wouldn't say mainstream music is overrated. I mean, it's just something that I don't listen to, but if you like mainstream music, it's fine. There's a reason it's mainstream, right? Brand New World. Na, 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 Brand New World. Yes, the best song in that thing that starts with a baseline yatteru. Baseline yatteru. Woo! Okay. So I know you're all dying to know more about what the heck an astral being is. So I'll give you some basic information about God stuff. So I am a God type astral being, which means that my existence was brought forth by a large amount of moral conscious thought about a single concept. So for us God types, we have a thing called a domain, which is a concept plus the group of mortal beings that think about that concept. And that domain is what we receive energy from. So initially, when I was only the god of Toastarians, just the Toastarians thinking about themselves would give me energy. But since I'm really far away from my home planet now, I don't really get a lot of energy from the Toastarians, and it's only barely enough to keep me alive. So that's why on Earth I picked up another domain, which is the domain of toasters. And well, because toasters are basically just a random concept, and nobody really thinks there's a god of toasters, nobody prays to me, and like I only get passive energy from people thinking about toasters existing, right? So if you guys all pray directly to me, Toaster, the god of toasters, especially while you're near a toaster, then it will help me get a lot more energy. And that energy will help me with all the stuff that I do with my human form, like staying healthy and being connected to the mortal plane and being able to interact with everyone like I am doing so today. Are you a toaster primal? Is that a Final Fantasy XIV reference? No, I am not a primal because I don't eat crystals. What about toaster ovens? Toaster ovens do not count. Only like the the kind of toasters with slots on their heads, and you put bread in goes bread, out pops toast. That's how toaster roasts. How do I pray? You just go to a toaster and just be like, all praise the god of toasters or something. Honestly, you don't have to say that. As long as you just send me your thoughts and prayers, and it'll be good. Are you close with the god of toaster ovens? No, wait. What is this toaster oven hate? I don't hate toaster ovens. That's just not my domain, because toaster ovens don't look like the Toastarians. I mean, Toastarians, they have the pincer thing, and they have 2 slots on their head. So that's why I'm the god of toasters, but not toaster ovens, because toaster ovens don't look like Toastarians. Does sticking my hand in a toaster help you? No, please don't do that. That doesn't help. That actually hurts you. I don't want to hurt you. Okay. Here is a list of my powers as the god of toasters. Powers. Firstly, I can sense anything in a radius around any toaster in the world, depending on how much energy I have, or which one I focus on. So don't be bad, because I might be watching even when you don't know it. Next, I can sublimate my consciousness and willpower into conscious beings in the mortal plane. So the issue with this is that it's actually very hard and uses a lot of time and energy, so I can only do this with one person at a time. For me, that person is a human that I keep calling my human form, and actually right now I'm using my human form to do the VTuber stream. Toaster is Santa? I know if you've been good, I know if you've been bad. Toaster-related miracles, yes. So the word miracles here actually basically just means anything I want. So it doesn't have to be good stuff, it can be bad stuff too. And also, the word toaster-related basically just means it has to be in range of a toaster. So the actual effect of toaster-related miracles is that I can do whatever the heck I want anywhere that there's a toaster nearby. Yes! These miracles can range from things like me making your toast more delicious, or cursing you with misfortune for life, or even causing your tablet to explode while you're playing mobile games. But I do have to say that even though theoretically I have enough power to do all these things, there's actually a very strict limit on what any astral being is allowed to do with their powers because of the TPT. Basically, anything I do with an effect on Earth needs to be something that can't be told apart from regular Earth physics, so there's no way to prove that astral beings actually exist. How do you feel about toasters with more than 2 slots? Oh, toasters with more than 2 slots are fine. I mean, I'm currently presenting you guys as a toaster with 2 slots, but I'm the god of all toasters. I also represent toasters with like 8 slots, those like big industrial ones that are really thick and stuff. Joth says, I am now afraid to interact with any toaster. Well, too bad, because we're probably in range of one right now. It's okay, Joth, I won't curse you for life. Plasma Onion says, I can control goats, but only if they are 2,000 miles away. If a goat has ever bitten you, I give it the order. Yeah, that's pretty similar to the kind of thing I can do. If something ever bad happens to you while you're near a toaster, it might have been my fault, but it might not. It might not have been either. So you'll never know. If you've been good, then it probably wasn't my fault. But if you've been bad, then maybe it was me. Bruh, all this makes me want to sleep with my toaster. Okay, go ahead if you want. I shall begin praying to the toaster in my household every night before sleep from this day on. Yes, that will help me very much. Thank you, Solar. Okay. So, because this is a 100% serious, definitely not an April Fool's joke VTuber debut, that means I have to talk about those things that every single VTuber needs. That's right. Hashtags. So usually there's these four: a live tag, an art tag, and then there's a fan name and a fan mark. Wait, I guess two of these aren't hashtags. You know, hashtags. Yes. So let's definitely think about what these should be right now together. Yes. So for each of these, the easiest way to start is by taking the word, like live or art, and then smashing your VTuber name or theme directly into them. In my case, I'm a toaster, so let's just put the words stream and toast next to each other and see if they fit. Stream toast. Nope, I see absolutely no way that these two would fit together. Toast stream? Oh wow, you guys are geniuses. Yeah, toast stream, that's a good one. Toast stream. Alright. Art tag. I've already seen some of you guys putting this up here, and yes, toast art. Just smash the word toast and art together and it becomes toast art. Yes, because toast art sounds like toaster. And art, toast art. Art toast. That's a good one too. Nah, it should be toast art. Okay, the next one is the fan name, which is what you guys all call yourself and what I call you all. So this one should be something that's always found around toasters in large quantities. Toasties? Breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs, yes, that's so cute. Breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs, yes. And you can call the Discord server the crumb tray. That's a good one. Hello, breadcrumbs. How are you all today? I'm Toaster the Toaster. Toaster, the god of toaster, and freshly debuted VTuber, Toaster. Carbonized wheat. Well, I do suppose that in a way breadcrumbs are carbonized wheat. Carbonized? What does carbonized mean? Wheat already has carbon in it. Ah yes, and of course, fan mark. Fan mark. The fan mark is, my personal emoji. Sometimes I wonder when Unicode will run out of emoji for VTubers to use, and then VTubers will have to start sharing them. Anyways, mine is bread because there's no toaster emoji. But if Unicode ever does add a toaster emoji, I'm gonna switch to that one for sure. Cheshi says bread and a star emoji after. Hello, Chesh. The fan mark could just be your cute face, but there's no Unicode emoji of my cute face yet. If there was a Unicode emoji of my cute face, then I would definitely use that. yet. Yes, I will become so powerful and so popular that that Unicode will need to add an emoji just for me. This emoji is the toaster the VTuber emoji. Okay, wait, one more thing on this page, which is my greeting and farewell. I'm a toasty woasty roaster who roasts the toast, make toasty roasts, in goes bread, out pops toast, that's how toaster roasts. So the important part of this is that not every single word starts with a T, right? Some of them is the word roast, and one of them is the word woasty, which I promise you is a completely real word in the English dictionary. So if you guys can remember which ones are roast and which ones are toast, then I will be very happy. Yes. Toasty woasty. Toasty woasty. Also, for my Japanese greeting is konbanwa because it's like konbanwa, which means good afternoon, but it has pan in it, which means bread. And my Japanese farewell is otsu tosta-sama because it's like otsukare-sama, but instead of it being about saying otsu to the god of curry, it's about saying otsu to me, the god of toasters, toaster-sama. Konbanwa, toaster desu yo. Toaster de aru. Toaster gami no toaster de aru. I'm loving this. Can you promise us more toast streams? Actually, that's what I was going to talk about in my next this is definitely not a Google Slides presentation. Shit, I can't say the word slide. Yes, next section. Yeah. Moving on, I want to explain a bit about my goals and why I'm doing VTuber stuff. So as I've been saying this whole time, this is a 100% serious, definitely not an April Fool's joke debut stream. And because it's not a joke, that means I'm going to keep using my VTuber setup for future streams. So I want to explain a little about the reason that I'm doing VTuber streaming and my plans for future content. For this, I will introduce you all to a toaster tradition, and which is that every year I make a serious New Year's resolution with oddly specific goals. This is what I call the New Year's Resolution Project, or NYRP for short. Basically, the NYRP is a way for me to force myself to improve in some way, or try out doing something that requires a large time commitment. Yeah. So last year, my resolution was specifically this: write something from my novel every day. I didn't say how much I need to write or what I needed to write, just that it has to be something and I have to do it every day. And I did end up succeeding every day except for 2 days. Nerp. Toaster novel, yes. Unfortunately, I didn't finish my novel in that time. I would like to work on it again sometime in the future. And if I do finish it, maybe I'll read it to you guys on stream or something. 1 word a day? 1 word? No, I definitely wrote more than 1 word a day. I think I ended up writing like 120,000 words over the year or something, which is like around 300 words a day. Yeah, it's a pretty long novel. I'd buy it. Yes, whenever my novel gets published, if you buy it, I would be very happy. Story time too. Instead of telling you guys about my home planet, it'll be a completely fictional story. Yeah. All right. So my resolution this year is, starting in April, stream or make a video once a week. And the reason it starts in April is not because of April Fool's Day, as much as you guys might want to believe that, but because when I made this resolution at the beginning of the year, I didn't have anything or a streaming setup yet, and I didn't know how much time it would take for me to get everything ready, so I gave myself 3 months. And actually, it almost took that whole 3 months just to get everything prepared. So there is no way that I'm going to use all that effort just for one stream and then never stream again. So that's how you guys know that this is not just an April Fool's joke. Toaster's totally consistent 100% real stream. Yes, everything I have said so far has been 100% consistent. Don't quote me on that. Yeah. So it does say stream or make a video, but I do plan on doing a stream whenever possible with Live2D, Toaster Live2D. The video is just a fallback. Because my human forms job is very time consuming and stressful, I can't promise that I'll be able to do more than one stream a week. But for that one scheduled stream, I plan to do it around the same time as this one at 8 PM Pacific time on Saturdays. Although actually depending on all you breadcrumbs, I might change the time if something else works better, or do like different stream times every week. Yeah. As for the kind of streams I will be doing, I've been told that all VTuber streams fall into 3 categories: chatting, singing, and video games. Because I'm an epic gaming toaster, I want to start off with game streams. I'll do a mix of games that I haven't played yet, but I want to try, right? And I'll also play some games that I already play a lot of, and maybe I'll also do whatever the streamer game of the month is. You know, like this month's streamer game. What is this month's streamer game of the month? Kukiyomi? That's like a game of a week. Well, last month's was Valheim, right? Everyone's playing Valheim last week. Epic gaming toaster. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have RGB in my slots yet. If I did, then I'd be like a super epic gaming toaster. For the other 2 categories, chatting and singing, I can't sing because I'm a toaster, so I'm not going to do that. I can't sing? What are you talking about? And as for chat type streams, one thing I do want to do later is like more toaster lore streams, so I can tell everyone more about my home planet or how to worship the god of toasters, or like some stories from my journey through the Astral cosplays. I think those would be super interesting. Yeah. As for my future goals as a VTuber, one thing I'd like to reach sometime soon is 1,000 subscribers, and the reason for that is because 1,000 subs is the amount that YouTube needs for you to unlock the community tab. And it would be very nice to be able to reach out to everyone through the community tab instead of needing everyone to use Twitter. But at the same time, I think it's kind of annoying to ask people to subscribe. So all I'm going to say is, it's not like I'm asking you to subscribe to me or anything, baka. And also, one more important thing that I want to say is that in the end, this whole VTuber thing is just a hobby for me, and my final goal is to have fun with it. If I take this too seriously, then it's going to start feeling like another job to me, and even though jobs can be fun, they're also very stressful. And you know, my current job already stresses me out like crazy, so sometimes I'm going to have to forcibly inject some unseriousness into my content, and I hope everyone can be kind and understanding when I do that. Subscribe or you're not a real breadcrumb. Yeah, you gotta subscribe or else you're not a real breadcrumb. So I did say what my New Year's resolutions were, but I didn't explain why those were my resolutions. So now I'm going to reveal to everyone my 100% serious and definitely not an April Fool's joke deepest hopes and dreams, laying bare my emotions for everyone to see. So, ever since my human form was a wee little baby, he has had many big goals. There are things like make a rhythm game, publish a novel, write music, or obviously be a VTuber. But you see, all of these goals are actually just sub-goals to help me, Toaster, the astral being, achieve my goals, which are to understand humans and be understood by humans. You see, I might seem to be a toaster, but what my true form, what I really am, is the consciousness of a hive mind from another planet. So basically, in a way, you can say that I'm an alien. Back on my home planet, it was all about me, the one hive mind being. And what mattered the most was succeeding and achievement for the sake of survival. There weren't really any other people to think about, and also there weren't really any other people to think about me. So it was a very self-centered existence. But when I came to Earth and started living as a human, I realized there are a lot of other people, and I don't understand any of them, and they don't understand me, because I'm an alien toaster and they're humans. And because I'm pretending to be a human, a lot of people expect me to think like a human when they interact with me. But then I don't, because I'm an alien toaster. And sometimes that causes a rift between me and other people. So that's why I want to create things like games or stories or music or streams. Things that let me show my way of thinking and my creativity. So when people look at the things I created, maybe they'll understand me, the alien toaster, a little more. And at the same time, I'm always trying my best to understand humans better. Yeah. So that's the reason why I, Toaster, the god of toasters, am doing VTuber stuff. Astral being. Crumb tray reveal at 1,000 subs? Well, sorry, my current toaster model doesn't have a crumb tray, unfortunate. Okay, one last thing. X Schwasian says thinking emoji. Hello, X Schwasian. I know. Wait, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Holy crap! I hope I am. Okay. One last thing. Now, I know some of you are really wondering who was crazy enough to make a toaster Live2D avatar. So now I can finally reveal who my art and rig parents are. So the person who drew my beautiful body is Toaster, the god of toasters. Thank you so much, Toaster, for drawing a wonderful toaster for me. Is that Toaster himself in the chat? Toaster says, "Hey Toaster, loving the debut stream. I'm honored to be your artist. Thanks again, Toaster." Alright, next up is my Live2D rigger. So these cute and definitely not terrible Live2D animations were put together by the one and only Toaster, the toaster! Yay! Patch. Oh, looks like Toaster's also in the chat. Toaster, the toaster, says, "It me." Thanks for coming, Toaster. Alright. Finally, the art used for my stream background and my loading screen, which by the way are definitely not just 10 gradients slapped on top of each other. All of that art and animations were drawn by Toaster! The Toaster. It me. Beautiful words, truly. I have never seen more beautiful words than it me. Damn, Toaster did a great job. He did do a great job. Toaster is amazing. Toaster family. Alright, so the BGM I've been using today is already linked in the video description. It's not made by Toaster, unfortunately. Paratune and Dova Syndrome is what I'm using for my BGM. I just want to thank these two groups because they provide a lot of like free-to-use tracks, not just for me, but for all sorts of small-scale content creators. And you know, these royalty-free music makers, they really help small-scale content creators have backing tracks, and I think that's a really noble thing. And finally, I'd like to thank one more group of people. Everyone here, I'd like to thank you all for kindly supporting me. But if you're bad and not kindly supporting me, then I'll have to toast your fingers off, and then you don't get to be thanked anymore. So be sure to play nice, not just with me, but with every person you meet in your life. Yes, thank you, my little breadcrumbs. What if I'm not a person? What if I'm not a person? Firstly, I'd like to every person that kindly supports. The word person refers to living beings, all living beings, and all conscious beings, including astral beings, not just mortal beings. You don't have to be a human for me to thank you. We are breadcrumb now, LMAO. Are toasters now first-class citizens? I am toasters. Poochie Chicken says, including chickens. Well, you seem to be conscious enough to be able to type, so yes, it includes chickens that have the ability to type in a stream chat. Is Toaster eating toast? No, I'm drinking coffee. Yes, coffee. I keep messing up my stream layout. Oh, I'll just write it down in the summary here. Yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to say today. So, as I said earlier, I will be streaming once a week, at least once a week, so you can look forward to a stream from me next week. I haven't decided on what I want to stream specifically for next week yet, so I'll let everyone know sometime before the stream what I've decided on, and also when I'm going to stream. Yeah. Toaster ASMR when? Toaster ASMR when? Well, first I'd have to buy an ASMR mic. Yeah, I'll get a toaster. I'll get a toaster and make toaster sounds like ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk. Ka-chunk, 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 and then shake, 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 shake. And then I'll put some bread in, and then you can listen to the toaster hum like yeah. And Toaster, the god of toasters. Yes. Is toaster expensive? Are toasters expensive? Depends on what kind of toaster you buy. You can't buy me because I'm just the god of toasters. And even though I look like a toaster right now, this is just me, you know, like projecting my astral form into a human body, and then that human body uses technology to have a cute Live2D toaster. Apex Legends when? Didn't you see my previous slides? I said I'm bad at first-person shooters. Want to see me die like 10,000 times and fail to find cover? You have to buy every single toaster in the world to unlock buying the real toaster. No, all toasters in the world are real toasters, but I'm the only toaster with a capital T. You know, the god of toasters. And also you can't buy me because I'm a god. Why do you guys think you can buy me? I'm not for sale. Just because you're bad doesn't mean you can't play it. I'll think about it sometime, but I don't want to start with like games and genres that I'm bad at, you know? I've never seen a toaster that can talk. Well, now you have. Toaster, can I buy you for insert large number here breadcrumbs? I don't think there are that many breadcrumbs in the world, so if you can somehow find that many breadcrumbs, sure, you can buy me, but you won't, because I'll just use my, if you manage to almost get that many breadcrumbs, I'll use my divine toaster powers to make them all disappear when you're not looking. Dark Souls SL1 challenge go. I don't play action games. I haven't played Dark Souls before either. I'd probably really suck at it. Unfortunate. If I can't buy you, I'll summon you. I'm not the kind of astral being that can be summoned. I'm sure there are some types of astral beings that can be summoned, but not the god types. You can't summon the god types. Baba is Ustream. Doesn't sound like half a bad idea, but I've already played through half of Baba is You, so I'm on like the really weird level. I'm stuck on like the really weird levels that are like halfway through the game. Yeah. Gotcha. Wolfie says gotcha summon. Yes, I will be. I will make a gotcha game, and then I'll put myself into the gotcha. And my rarity will be SSSSSSSSR, the highest rarity in the game. And the only way to get me is, so every single time you do 300 rolls, so for each roll you do, you get a cerulean breadcrumb, right? And then once you get 300 cerulean breadcrumbs, you put them all together to pick one card of your choice out of the gotcha. And then after that, so you have to get all the pieces of Toaster Exodia, which are like my body and the feet and the power plug and the slots and stuff. Once you get all of those pieces, you have to max level them, then uncap them, then max level them again, and then you have to like max bond them, and then you feed them all to each other in the correct order, and that will finally get you the Toaster SSSSSSSSR card. Are bathtubs safe for toasters? No, they are not. Unfortunate. If you take a toaster and put it in a bathtub, it will probably die. So please don't do that, because every time a toaster dies, I also die a little on the inside. Can we get a Touhou 18 stream when it releases? Well, I'll consider doing a Touhou stream sometime in the future, maybe. How do you feel about RBG toasters? RBG toasters. Do they make RGB toasters? I wouldn't be surprised if there's at least one RGB toaster for sale out there somewhere, but I mean, I would buy it because I'm an Epic Gaming toaster. So to be an Epic Gaming anything, you need to be RGB. Yeah, like my keyboard is RGB and my mouse is also RGB. So that's and also some of the stuff inside my computer is RGB. So that's how you know I'm an Epic gamer. How many times can you toast a toast? Okay, so the first time you toast a toast, it becomes burnt toast, right? And then after that, if you toast it again, it turns into charcoal. Yeah, that's what Minecraft taught me. So then that charcoal, now instead of putting it in the top slot of the toaster, you put it in the bottom slot of the toaster, and it will be the fuel that you use to toast more toasts from now on. Easy. Is eating toast a sin or a sign of gratitude? It's a sign of gratitude. I mean, toasters were made to be used, right? That's the purpose that toasters exist for. So if you use a toaster to make toast, and then eat that toast, that's a sign of gratitude towards toasters. What's the perfect setting to toast toast? A number between 1 and 10. Is toast enemy or friend? Is toast enemy or friend of a toaster? Well, toasts are friends of toasters, right? Because they pop out of us. But if we shoot them out, if we shoot toasts out of us, then that means that we don't want them anymore. But they're not like our enemy, we're just indifferent to them. I mean, it's just part of the cycle of life, right? It's like saying, it's like saying, never mind. I just want to say something silly, but I'm not going to say it. How much toast could one toasted toast can toast 8 toasts? Yes, that is correct. How much toast could a toaster roast if a toaster could roast toast? A lot. Hey, that's not even a... That question makes it sound like if a toaster could roast toast, but toasters can roast toast. So you can measure that yourself just by getting a toaster and putting toast into it and toasting it until the toaster breaks. Then you'll know for sure how much toast a toaster could roast. What is your least favorite type of toast to toast? If it's like too thick and I can't fit it in my slots, then I don't like toasting that kind of toast, because you know it hurts if you put things that are too thick for my slots into me. So please don't do that. Rarakuma says, "What about English muffles or bagels?" Yeah, it depends. It depends on their size. If they fit, they fit. Lewd? What's so lewd about that? I don't understand what you're talking about. You're the lewd one for thinking it's lewd. Okay, we need an answer. What do the numbers on that dial on the side of a toaster actually mean? On most toasters, that number is the number of minutes that the toast will be toasted for. And that is actually a 150% serious answer. I'm not kidding. What kind of offerings can we make to the toaster? I'll have to think about that more. If I ever do a God of Toasters lore stream, I'll be sure to clear up any questions that people might have about the God of Toasters. Imagine Toaster launch a toast into the space all the way to Toast Star. Yeah, I could probably do that because I'm the God of Toasters, but it's going to be quite a while before humans can get to Toast Star. Yeah, my home planet's really far away. Do you not rust like other toasters or not? Once again, I am the God of Toasters. I am just a concept. So I can't rust because I'm not a physical toaster. I'm magic. I'm made out of magic. Will you play I Am Bread? No, because I am a toaster. I'm a toaster! I'm Toasty Woasty Roaster. Who roasts toast? To make toasty roasts. Oh boy. It's already been... Holy shit, it's already been 1.5 hours since I started this stream. Okay, to be honest, when I started... Or well, not when I started, but before I started the stream, I thought it was only going to take like 30 minutes for me to get through everything. But it ended up taking a very long time. And there were a lot more people than I was expecting. Blink twice if you have a cult following of toasters and or are planning World Toast Nation. Crap, gotta keep my eyes open. Now, is your toaster made with plastic? I already said what I was made out of earlier. Once this stream is over, if you guys got here late, once this stream is over, you guys should go back to the beginning, because at the beginning, I talk about my backstory and also what I'm currently made out of. If you are the toaster god, does that mean your toast is the best toast of all toasts? No, being the toaster god doesn't mean I am a toaster. I mean, I am a toaster, but being the god toaster just means, you know, I get energy from toasters. Can I use you for toasting my bread? No, only very special people are allowed to use me for toasting their bread. I am sorry, Aqua04, but you are not special enough to me. Will you upload videos, or will you upload videos, or will you use this channel for streams only? If I do upload videos, I will use this channel, but I don't think I have enough time to be making videos, and I would prefer to do streams instead of videos. So I'm probably mostly going to have streams. Yeah. Can I toast some toast from the toaster? Yes, but you have to come get the toast. You have to find out where I live and come get the toast. And this only applies to the person that asked that question. No one else. What is the difference between regular toasted bread and toaster toasted bread? I don't see the difference. I mean, toasting is when you like apply heat to the surface of bread to like caramelize it and or something. So like, as long as the heat was applied in the same way, it shouldn't be that much different. Toaster cover of King. I told you I'm not going to do any singing streams. I don't know how to sing. I'm a toaster. Toasters don't have vocal cords, so toasters can't sing. Science class with toaster. Yes, everything I'm saying right now is 100% scientifically proven. If you toast a bread, what stats will the bread have? If you toast a bread, what stats will the bread have? Ooh, that's you saw nothing. Definitely not Google. Google.com. Minecraft bread. The stats that the bread has is like 3 shanks of hunger or something like that. Yeah. 2.5 shanks of hunger. That's what stats a piece of bread has. How long have you been the god of toaster? Ever since the beginning of time. Not actually. That's something that I talked about earlier. Where are toasters made? In toaster factories, of course. Why did you choose toaster as an alias? That one Helvetica standard clip from Nichijou. Yes, that is correct. Yeah, you guys should search it up after the stream. Speaking of after the stream, it actually has kind of been going on for a bit long, and my throat is starting to get hurt a little. And also, the questions are getting a little repetitive, and a lot of the stuff is stuff that I said earlier. So, I think I'm going to end this stream soon, so that everyone can go back to the beginning and listen to my amazing backstory and other stuff about me, Toaster, the god of toasters. If you leave me, I'll cry. Don't worry, Stillbread. I'll be here again next week. Where do babies come from? There's no such thing as baby toasters. Baby toastarians, my home planet dudes, they're like grown in pods or something. Because, you know, we're like hive mind things. What languages can toasters speak? As for human languages, I know English, obviously. Well, I hope I know English. Otherwise, I don't know what I've been doing this whole time. And I kind of know a little bit of Japanese, and I can kind of understand Chinese as well. Yeah, so those 3 languages. Where does the bread go after it goes in a toaster? So when you put bread into a toaster, it goes into like this like dimensional fold, and it gets sent to like an alternate dimension, right? And then in that alternate dimension, there are like little gnomes who are like, yes, this is a piece of bread. Let us exchange it for a piece of toast. And then they take a piece of toast and they put it back into the dimensional fold, and then that piece of toast appears inside the toast slots. So that's where bread goes when you put it inside a toaster. Yeah. Sorry, I can't read Chinese. I can only like understand if it's spoken to me. Gnome voice. Okay. I'm actually going to end the stream now. It's very fun talking with you guys, but unfortunately, I am starting to get a little tired. So, thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for coming to my 100% serious, definitely not an April Fool's joke VTuber debut stream. I hope to see you all again next week. I'm a toasty woasty roaster who roasts toast to make toasty roasts. In goes bread, out pops toast. That's how toaster roasts. Otsu toast asama.